Hi, I'm Claire. Welcome to Claria Yoga. Today's practice is going to be a short yin practice. You might need a couple of props, so it's always handy to have them there. So maybe a blanket for padding those areas of the body that might feel hard against the floor, and a little height, something like a bolster or a stack of cushions or pillows can always help as well. So before we start, just a little reminder, when it comes to your yin practice, please listen to your body. Stay away from sharp shooting pain. You don't want to force yourself through anything that feels unsafe for your body. And remember that sensation, that actually your body signals for conversing with you and telling you how it feels. Dull nagging sensations, that's something that we can work with. It's doable, but always safe practice. Always listening to the body and staying away from those fiery sensations in the muscles and the connective tissue. So let's get right into it. We're going to start in melting heart pose. So you may find it helpful to take your blanket at this stage and place it under the knees for some extra padding. So I'm going to give you a couple of options here and you see what suits your body today. So taking your time to come into your all fours position, start by walking the hands away from your body, aiming for the hips to stay above the knees more or less. Widen through the hands and start to release your chest between your arms. You may be able to aim the forehead to the floor or the chin if that feels okay for your neck. Now for some of you in this position, you may feel compression in your neck, or you may feel that your nose is getting in the way like it is for me here. So this is when you may find it helpful to bring your bolster or cushions into your practice. So placing the hands wide here on the bolster, you can then move your chest between the arms and give your face and your neck a little more space. So have a play around here, wiggle around and make sure that you feel relatively comfortable. We're going to stay here for a couple of minutes. So for now, just releasing in this pose, giving into gravity and connecting to those feelings of opening through the chest, maybe underneath the arms, across the armpit. You may feel it going all the way up into the wrists for some of you, and compression into the back. So for now, take a deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, surrender your body into this pose. Close your eyes, soften your face, and relax your jaw here. And see if you can connect with a slow rhythm of breath, drawing your awareness in towards that breath and encouraging it to slow down as much as you can. And for these periods of silence, you may find that your mind starts to jump in and tries to take over. Or the mind will pull you away from your practice and you're suddenly thinking about all sorts of external things. So just for the next few minutes, can you keep your awareness close to your body, tuning into what you feel in your joints, in your muscles, in all your connective tissue, tuning into your breath. Stay with it. See if you can release into it a little deeper for your last few moments here. Not forcing it, just surrendering to it and to where your body is taking you right now. And count 3 deep breaths now, your last breaths here, and take your time with your breath. And when you're ready to move, hug the navel in towards the spine first. As you start to round through the spine, you can slide your hands a little closer to your body, supporting yourself with your forearms and your hands. Just guide your hips onto your heels and take a moment there in your child's pose, gently, and then start to walk your hands in towards your body. You're coming back up into a kneeling position. There's no rush. You take as much time as you need. Gently curling up through the spine. Release the shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Without moving too much, just observe what you feel in your body as the sensations move through your tissues, as the energy flows. Take one more deep breath in, and then exhale, and open your eyes. Okay, so let's move on now. You can come off your blanket. You may find it helpful to place the blanket underneath your sitting bones for the next one. We're coming into Dragonfly pose, so just have it handy just in case you may feel the need for it. So for now, opening your legs to a comfortable distance, so you don't have to force them wide. It's not about how wide they go, it's just about feeling in the legs. So you may feel the stretches starting to move up the back of the legs, so in the hamstrings. They may move into your inner thighs, and some of you may even feel them around your outer thighs. So be mindful of what you feel. Dull, nagging sensations, staying away from anything that feels sharp. So let's move into this one nice and slowly. You are going to round through the spine for this next one, starting with the chin and releasing the chin down towards the chest. Now remember that this may be where you stay, just working on slowly releasing from this position. You can always bring a blanket underneath the sitting bones, or maybe something higher like a cushion if that helps you. And then slowly following the spine as you release a little deeper. Some of you may be curling all the way down to the floor. Others may be stopping halfway like I am. You can rest your forearms on the floor or your hands. Above all, releasing through the legs, decontracting all those muscles. Taking a deep breath in here and exhaling, surrendering to your pose and relaxing your face, allowing your jaw to drop. Maybe connecting with your breath now and encouraging it to slow down a little more. Remember that the slower the breath, the more your nervous system finds balance, finds calm. When your nervous system calms down, it has a relaxing effect on your body as well. Really let go of your head. Give the neck a break here.
If your body starts to loosen up, then go with it. Try not to hold it or control it. Can you surrender to it? Remember that you're following your body here. You're not forcing it. You're not leading it. You're following where your body wants to take you today. And you've got your last few moments in the pose. And count your last 3 breaths. Nice, deep breaths. And then when you're ready to move, slowly curl up through the spine again, so you can use your hands and your forearms to help you if you're all the way down on the floor. Guide yourselves upright, patiently, and the slower the better, to allow the muscles and the connective tissue to respond and adjust. And then when you're up, you can help the knees in and come into a little egg position, so helping the feet a little closer to your body. You can use your hands outside the knees, or maybe you want to wrap your arms around your legs completely. Gently release the chin down. Take 2 full breaths here. And then after your next exhale, take your time and move into a cross-legged position. Just taking a few moments there to observe. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Balance the head on top of your spine. Close your eyes. Enjoy these moments in between poses just to observe your body, to observe what's happening and what you feel. Taking one more deep breath in and exhaling. Open your eyes. We're moving into our last pose, so we're doing both sides here, sleeping swan. So turn back into your all fours position. Take your time, there's no rush. Remember that you can always use your blanket again to pad your knees, or you can use it to pad your ankle as well. So when you're ready, from your all fours position, we'll start with the right leg. Help your right knee in towards your wrist. Now you may find that your foot is all the way in line with your thigh, or that it turns in. So take a little time to experiment to see what suits your body better. Tucking the left toes, start to walk that left knee away from you, and you begin to lower in the hips. Coming down to your comfortable depth. Try not to force anything. Give your hips a little wiggle here to see that they're settled. Now you can either stay on your hands. This will bring some compression in the palms, and you can work into spreading the fingers here. You may also feel it in the lower back. If you'd like to come down further, you can move down onto your forearms or into the full sleeping swan variation, where you stretch your arms in front of you and you lie down. Now remember, choose a variation that suits your body. It doesn't matter whether you're lying down on the floor or whether you're higher up on your palms. Just listen to where your body wants to go today. And settle into it once you're there, releasing your body, closing your eyes, and finding softness in your joints, in your connective tissue. If you start the pose in one variation and finish in another, that's fine too. Drawing your awareness into the areas that you feel are being stretched, stimulated, compressed. Slowing the breath down again as much as you can. And stay present. Once again, if your mind is drawing you away from your practice, come back into the space that you're in. Come back to your body and what you feel. Use your exhalations as a way to sink a little deeper. So take a deep breath into your back with me and sigh it out. And release again all over your body. And you can count your last 3 breaths now. Take your time. And when you're ready to move, slide your hands a little closer to your body. So if you're all the way down, come onto your forearms first, and bit by bit, making your way back up again. Connecting the palms to the floor, tucking the left toes and walking the left knee in again. So step by step, again, there is no rush. Coming to a place where you feel you can bring the right knee back and start again in your all fours position. Okay, so let's do the other side now. So left knee in towards the left wrist, and again choosing the variation for your shin, whether it's straight back along the thigh or maybe angled in ever so slightly. Tuck the right toes and walk that right knee back. So start to find your limit in your hips here, just releasing down towards the floor. Untuck the right toes. And give yourselves a couple of breaths before you move on. Just see, how is your body responding on this side? How does your left hip feel? Relax as much as you can around the pelvic floor. And if you'd like to move into a different variation, you can begin to explore. So come down onto the forearms. Maybe this is where you'd like to stay on this side, or coming into your full sleeping swan as you stretch your arms along the floor and you bring your chest down.
have a wiggle around and then settle in your chosen variation, allowing gravity to work with you, helping you towards the floor, helping you to find that release. As you slow down your breath, invite gentleness and softness into every part of your body, every muscle and all your connective tissue. Draw your awareness into your face, checking that your forehead and your eyes are relaxed, that your jaw is resting. Enjoy these moments of silence. This is your time with your body. And then count your last 3 breaths here. Slow, deep breaths. And when you're ready to move, start to support yourself again with your forearms and your hands. And take your time as you come out of the pose. Tucking the right toes, walk that right knee in, bit by bit, just releasing through the left hip. And then you can move down slowly into your Shavasana. So your final resting pose, you may want to take a blanket or a cushion to support your head. Just make sure you're warm and give your body just a couple of minutes here to absorb the benefits of everything that you've just done. So lie back on the floor, stretch your arms out, palms to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, fill your chest, and sigh it out. And let everything go. Let go of your breath now and allow your body to breathe for you. And you may notice tingling sensation or warmth in certain areas of the body as the fresh blood and energy begin to flow again. exhale, please stay here for as long as you wish. If you'd like to close the practice with me, then begin to move again. So just wiggle the toes and the fingers, move through your ankles and your wrists, and give yourselves a full body stretch, just gently stretching up with the arms and out through the toes. And draw the knees in towards your chest and give yourselves a nice firm squeeze there. And then roll to the side, come to the fetal position, take a full breath on the floor. And then as you exhale, press into your hands and guide yourselves back up into a seat of your choice. Straighten up through the spine, rest your hands wherever they're comfortable, close your eyes. And without looking for anything specific, just become the observer again in your body and notice how you feel after this short practice. Bring your hands together in front of your heart space. Inhale here and exhale. Bow your head to your hands and just thank yourselves for taking this time with your body today. You can lift your head and open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you feel good after that practice. If you have any questions, please get in touch on my website, clariayoga.com. I'd love to hear from you. For now, have a lovely day, and I look forward to seeing you again